If you are new to the language learning world and you have never used Duolingo, you probably have no idea why so many people are obsessed with Duolingo streaks, or why language learners want to maintain them. And you're asking yourself, are they really that important? So it is a feature in Duolingo that tracks the amount of days in a row that you have completed a lesson. One reason why a language learner may value this streak so much is because they get a sense of accomplishment because they have completed a lesson. They are learning a language every single day. Another reason can be the actual rewards that you get from completing a lesson. For example, after completing each lesson, you will receive XP or experience points. You could be completing daily quests. You can beat other language learners on the leaderboard in your league. You can also receive gems or lingots or lingots. Lingots? Is that English? I have no idea how to pronounce that. And these are virtual currency that you can use to make in-app purchases. Should I really maintain a Duolingo streak just because of these things? Before I share my opinion about this, let's see how other language learners have responded. Yesterday, I created a poll on my Twitter account with the question, is maintaining your Duolingo streak a waste of time? I received 148 votes and 28.4% responded with no, it is not, 25% with of course it is, 27% I am not sure, and 19.6% I don't use Duolingo. And now some of the comments. Ultimately, yes, because it's meaningless, but for me, no, because it's fun and it motivates me to make sure I always do at least some language learning every day. I don't see much reasons to actually maintain a streak. I usually just use Duolingo when I'm bored or having some extra time. It is, but I do it anyway. After Twitter, I went to my YouTube channel and I created the same exact poll. So I have 87 votes and I have 39% for saying no, it is not, 22% saying of course it is, 20% saying I am not sure, and 14% saying I don't use Duolingo, and 6% saying Duolingo sucks. One comment I received on this poll was, for me, I'm learning with a purpose. School and life, it's just been a goal of mine to become fluent in a few other languages. As an athlete, I'm very competitive. The streak helps me keep my edge of wanting to do lessons. The fact that the whole app is kind of set up in a game format helps out too. I've learned a lot from using Duo, Google, and YouTube. Another comment that I have here is, I'd say if you aren't actively learning a language but keep the streak running for the same reason people maintain snap streaks, only doing the easy lessons or one lesson per day, then yes. Otherwise, no. I use a lot of apps and sites but still make sure to get in a Duolingo lesson, a mistake review, 3 speaking and listening lessons, and a purple lesson daily. That goes without saying. Everyone should learn at their own pace above all else in a way they enjoy. Personally, I don't think that maintaining a Duolingo streak is a waste of time, neither is it pointless, but it's actually very valuable. I'd say I definitely do not focus really on the awards like experience points and trying to get high on the leaderboards, even though I am kind of high on the leaderboards. But for me, when I'm using Duolingo and I'm maintaining my streak, it is so I can actually learn the language, so I can learn new vocabulary, so I can increase my pronunciation skills and increase my listening comprehension skills. After learning Spanish over the past few years, I really understand that learning a new language is a process. It takes time. So that's why I really do like this streak, because of this concept. You are learning little by little every single day. It's not like you just understand everything. I have learned all the vocabulary just in a few days. I primarily use Duolingo for French, and I really regret breaking my streak for French because last year I started to learn 2 languages for the first time in my life at the same time. So I was already quite proficient with Spanish, but I was learning French from scratch. So I was starting to use Duolingo to learn French, but then I had a decently long break where I wasn't really doing anything at all. And I regret not maintaining this streak because I was just really lazy, and that was the main reason why I did not maintain it. And it showed me how inconsistent that I was being, and that I could have learned a lot during that time frame where I wasn't really using Duolingo. Maintaining your Duolingo streak is a great way to track your progress over time with your target language, in my humble opinion. and it can definitely help you to increase your discipline, which you definitely need as a language learner. I think one big reason why language learners may think that maintaining a Duolingo streak is pointless is because of expectation versus reality. So for example, they say they have a 50-day streak or they have a 500-day streak, and they aren't at the level that they thought that they would be at. So they may get a little frustrated and start saying things like Duolingo streaks are pointless because I am not learning anything. But the truth is, or the reality is, you are learning something. It's just you aren't at that level that you really want to be at. And that's not a problem. I don't think that they are pointless, but if you do, there is nothing wrong with that at all. My biggest piece of advice would be just to use Duolingo the way that you want to use Duolingo. Whatever you think is the most effective way. There is no right or wrong answer. All of us language learners have our own styles of learning. Let me know in the comment section below if you think maintaining a Duolingo streak is pointless. Now watch this next video.